In this video we are playing the game Find the Paint Buckets. So I'm not gonna lie, I didn't find all of the paint buckets, but hopefully this video will help you find some of them. There is an order list available in my video description, but if you do get stuck with the paint buckets that I've managed to find, please do drop me a comment. I will always try and help you the best that I can. And if I can ask, if you do enjoy this video or any other from JudgementTV, if you can please help to support me by liking this video, dropping me a comment, and of course most importantly subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. So on the face of this game when you first join, the map is nothing special. You can't help but sort of judge a book by its cover. It's very small, it's very empty. But what this game does have, it does have some nice kind of challenging ones that kind of you have to play the game to find them. So clicking on the blue block, we're taken into our first teleport and we have 3D. See, again, these sort of areas could be made nicer with a bit more stuff in it. But here we have some of the first challenges. So it says the first letter of the hint for each of those paint buckets, which means that you come out with the answer Bing, but you have to put the E code to do it. This then teleports you up in order to get cyberframe. And as you can see, we're still in the same area, we've just gone up to the platforms. Clicking the button, we go down, and now we just have to make our way down the platforms in order to go and get flipped. So even sort of like the walls, if they would have been sort of cyber, I've been in quite a few of the areas where they're sort of like matrix feel, the green lines against the black, something like that, just to make it feel more kind of tech and cyber might be nice. You have the biome guide. There's only one biome extra apart from the spawn island. Not sure if this is something that they're looking to develop further and add more biomes, which would make more sense. This scribble, not sure why you can't get this one, but the scribble you can't get as a paint bucket. I mean, that to me just screams out like abstract paint bucket. We go up to the clouds. Again, I'm not sure why this wouldn't be included in the biome travel guide. So in order to get the rainbow to the left there, you do need to collect some coloured buttons. These will be also listed in my order list, but there are 3 coloured buttons that we need to find. I will show them in the video, of course. A lovely little trick to think that you can't actually walk on the smoke, but you can. I do like that. This is the kind of hidden stuff in this game that make it better than what it looks on face value. So what these are is these 4 coloured areas are challenges, so they range from easy through to really hard. But what we have got next door to them is the pink button, which is the first button for the rainbow one. And then sneakily hidden on the side of the cloud you can see a thunderbolt. And this will take you down onto lightning, which you just have to obby round to go and get thunderstorm. We have the red button on our way to water. That I quite like. Why is that the only cloud that is hovering up and down? I like that feature. So of course we're going to start off with easy. And you have the green button nicely concealed on the easy island. And that means we can go ahead and collect the rainbow one now we have found all 3 buttons. Moving on to the medium. And it may help if you have the sprint on for this obby, especially with the larger kind of wall turn. So as I said, we do have all 3 buttons, so we'll just make a slight detour to go and get rainbow before I go and forget to collect it. You get to my age, you start forgetting stuff really easily. So this leaves us with tricky and hard. So tricky, you need to push the block down the sort of walkway without touching the kill bricks. I hate stuff like this because I'm so good at it. Oh dear me. Look, at the end I've managed to do that right at the end. It's that little bit there, that little tiny turn that you've got to do that's the hardest bit. Managed to save it that time though. Again, this is where the kind of zoomed out view can help you, because obviously you can see that little ledge to then jump round. Onto the moving platform. And we've found tricky. No, I think that should have been hard because the next one is really tricky. I haven't got this one. So, you've got to fit yourself through this killbrick tunnel. I can't do it. I've tried shift lock. I've gone out of shift lock. I've tried just doing a run for it. I've tried going around the outside to see if it's a test. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. My hands or my feet always touch these killbricks. If you have managed to complete this, can you let me know what the trick is for getting through this tunnel? There's literally like no room for error with this tunnel. Here's me making a run for it. I got in there a little bit, but then it all just went disastrously wrong. I did quite well on that run, but that is the hard paint bucket. And then we have another code on the side by the rainbow, and this is let the darkness glow. And why, people? Why? Oh, there's no need for this. So it's a maze in the pitch black. Oh, I hate mazes at the best of times. I suck at them so bad. And then just like to not be able to see anything just makes it even worse. There's no helpful hints I can give you to this one. Only that I got to the side wall and I used the shift lock and you can see the glow where you need to be. And then when you're near glow in the dark, you will actually, your skin and your hair will glow green. That will how you will know that you're near to that paint bucket. I have no tricks, I have no kind of hints because I couldn't see what I was doing. So here you can see sort of the hair going green and it's hidden just in that wall. So again, you're going to have to go into first player view and shimmy through the wall. I was so happy to have found that one, especially as I detest mazes. Missed one behind the cloud teleporter of the paint bucket, but bad. Clicking on the tree, you will get teleported through to go and get wood. And is this the button for snowman? I tried to find a button all over this map and couldn't find one. This is a really weird little addition to the back of the visit. Don't know if that's the button for that, but it didn't work. By collecting the hammer around the back of the travel biome, we can then go ahead and smash the cookie jar. You could just take the cork off. I mean, you don't have to smash the cookie jar. But again, a nice little bit of scripting. Making our way to the corner of the map, you can see the acid spillage. So again, just clicking on that, we are teleported through to this obby. And it is quite hard to see with the neon reflective background. But luckily it isn't too hard to make your way over to go and get acid paint bucket. And you can see the mini paint bucket there. That mini paint bucket is looking dead sus. I think they have set that tree on fire. That face is way too happy to be in front of that fire. Underneath the map we can see the ledge down to the obby, and there are two paint buckets here. You can just see the kind of transparent truss to the right. So this truss will take us up to go and get slime. And yes, I suck at obbies. So the rest of the obby will take you down to go and get grey. And yeah, like, I'm old enough to admit that I haven't got this one. I suck at obbies. In my defence, I did not hit a killbrick then. I feel robbed occasionally of going down this obby. So I don't know what's going on. So I either get killed at the end, but then every time I try and jump off to go onto the next platform, I die. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's just not having it on the iPad. So that is the grey paint bucket. Making our way over to the next island where the Supernova Museum is. And we have chocolate paint bucket. So here we have a code. So good old Google and some code translations. So this actually translates to painted, and that will teleport you through to go and get the pixelated. Making our way round the map now, we have coin on the bench. And then for pumpkin, which then leads to the pumpkin maze. So it says a code and it is on there on the sign. So I've actually gone on and searched it. And it comes up with this. There's no code for me to put /E. So I haven't got those two because I don't know how to get them. The blue square will take you through to this obby of nightmareness. This is for ninja. I am not enough of a ninja to get through this one. Oh, I suck at obbies at the best of time and then just shove 10 ton of lasers in it. It's never going to be pretty. See, again, that's a nice touch because you think that you needed to press a button to get that that platform, but it actually just teleports you straight up. But yeah, making your way through that obby, you'll get to ninja eventually. Anything with a modicum of skill, and you know I'm not going to be able to get it. Clicking on like the outline of a paint bucket, we get teleported into this area. And this is a 3-stage code to get what you need to put into the chat. So this is another nice little area, a nice little feature of this game. So the first poster is obviously a cipher. Then we come into this area and the code is hidden around the room, and it's there's only 3 letters, and then what is this? Not space. So if you type into the chat /E, painting the universe, you will then get teleported to go and get artist. Really nice, kind of quite challenging one there, really nicely done. A little bit more attention to detail for artists would have been nice. An easel, some paintings around the room, or he's painting the wall or something. And then we have the paintbrush here on the wall. And again, we've got another one of those random codes. So again, I have typed this into YouTube. And this is what comes up. There's nothing on there. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but that one would be for stormplayz. Killbrick is just behind the museum. Pick a side and it is to the left. So finishing off the video, we will go through to Crossroads. Again, we've got one of those nice kind of, I don't know what you call them, transportation beams. So this will take you up. So as long as you stay in the rainbow will take you up to the clouds. Again, this is a nice feature. I don't see that very often in Find the Game, something like that. The black paint bucket, you just need to make your way round the clouds. it's when I realised then I'd gone up the wrong ones. Into the shed, and you can see a green button. So the button will give you a block outside to help you to go and get Olive. So as you can see in the tree, there is another button. And this has then created another ledge. So from memory, I think the other button is on the mountain, but I'm not quite sure. It's been a while since I've played this game. You can make that up there by yourself, as I've just showed you. This is a really random area that I am like, what? Don't know what this area is for, or if they are going to develop something further down there. I don't know. So to get purple, you just need to obby round the post. Obby isn't my forte. If you watch my channel long enough, you know that sometimes I can struggle with this, especially on the iPad. So you can cut out some of the obby just by going up and onto the tree. But yeah, I kept falling off, and if it's between not getting purple and smashing my iPad, I think I'm just not going to bother getting purple. It's one of those where sprint you go too far, and then if you don't have sprint you don't go far enough. So there is purple. It's on your obby skills. Please don't write me any hate in the comments. I know I'm trash at obby. I did even try and cheat. So I went all the way up to cloud with the intention of dropping down onto the obby, but they have put a kind of barrier. Now I think it's really unfair. If somebody has the kind of tenacious innovation and creative thinking to do that, then they should allow them to do it. So there is one that relies on a code, which is snowfall. This is from a conversation you can have with Chocolatey. So all the walls and all the floors will kill you, where you've kind of got the blue. I mean, the kind of skull and crossbones that are kind of emanating out the floor would be an indication not to touch it. was quite nice because it's sort of confusing where you need to go. The one shot up here, it is a case of finding the buttons. Again, don't touch the wall because it will kill you. There it is. And again, this button will provide a block which you can then utilise to jump over the barrier. Or try to jump over the barrier. And then onto this room, which I have not conquered. So this is to get Snow Bucket. Oh, I don't know. So it says sprint, and then you push that forward, but then you can't jump to the next one. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So you can actually make it all the way down the floor if you have got sprint and you keep jumping. But then you can't make it back onto the platform to then jump up to go and get snow. Look, I'm so close yet so far. I have no idea. Again, if you know how to complete this, please do drop it in the chat. I'm probably never going to be able to get this one given my ridiculously lack of skills, but obviously other players might be interested. Any tricks or help that they can have to get this one. Maybe it's all a test. Maybe I'm supposed to see like an invisible block or something. I have no idea. And then we have the not collected gallery, just a gallery of my shame. So I've tried Roblox Paint Bucket, didn't come up with anything, can't find a gift, don't know if that's one specific round Christmas, can't find a heart chocolate box. I came on Valentine's Day, nothing was on the map, so I don't know about that one. And then we have the ones that I've already showed you that I haven't collected and why. But there we have it, a starter for you for collecting the paint buckets. Good luck with the ones I haven't managed. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care and see you real soon. Bye!